This is Creek Mission. Here, Dob and I are in the creek, right by the trailer. Boulevard's up there. We're heading all the way to the beach. You ready, pup? Stubby? Stubby? Ready? I'm under the School Road Bridge here. Woo! Some graffiti. Buck bush. Surprisingly not as much trash in the creek bed. We're here under the Tool hardware rental place bridge. Fresh T-bone tag. Otherwise untouched. We're here under the Old Canyon Bridge. It's a two-partition bridge. Heavily trafficked underbelly of sand. We have water scale here. It is obviously quite a drought year. No drinking. We're here behind Joe's in the creek. There's some chanting going on up in the hills. And I found a dead bird here. Not sure if that's a hawk or what. It looks like a hawk, alright. Wow. You didn't even see it, pup. We're under the main bridge past Abuelitos. It's quite a scene down here. We've got huts. Some kids kicking it, drinking beer, breaking bottles, lots of graffiti. This is the main hangout, I think. Let's get out of here. I'm down in the creek by the straightaway after Abuelitos. Right up there. There's a house under construction here. I amiably waved hello to a neighbor. He was on the phone in the backyard. Strawberry's getting completely filthy. That's okay. Our destination is clean ocean, open water. Still in the creek, down by the straightaways. Behind me is a true Topanga house. And I've managed to discover something impossible. Almost. It's running water. I think this occurrence will happen more regularly as we get downstream, but this is the first that I've noticed and heard running water in the creek this year. I'm still down by the straightaway. Here we have a Topanga house on stilts, on a rock. And it's a wonder that this hasn't come down yet. And Strawberry, come. Found a rather delightful underpass type thing. Come on, come. I've discovered a veritable estuary, as you can see behind me. Hanging, draping vines glisten the creek floor. Cool, dark water with somewhat of a sculpture in the middle. I think it's rather brilliant. I've discovered a 6-cylinder internal combustion engine. It's been here for probably at least 5 years, rusted through, way down in the creek bed. We have a house up there with all windows tagged. Quite a sight. What we're looking at is the pool underwater. There are fishes swimming around in there. You can see them. There's one there. Strawberry, come on. Come on. You can do it. Let's go. Come. Strawberry is about to do a serious feat of daring. Come. Come on. Come. Come on. Jump. Swim. Come on. Yeah, good dog. Good dog. Do you hear that? Yes, it's running water, and this time, a waterfall. Go. What a beautiful green pasture I found. Grass. Look, before you leave, however, this is no grass. It's water. It's just growing so high above the surface of the water. It's amazing. Strawberry will jump in there, thinking it's solid ground. Let's see. Should do it. Strawberry. Strawberry, hey look. Hey, Strawberry. Hey, Strawberry, look. Hey, look. Strawberry, look. Get it. Look at that fucking wave. That is so cool. I believe I've come up on the site of Old Wildwood Camp. Here we have a downed basketball, old bench, some seriously decrepit old swings, what looks like a handball court. I never went to this camp as a youngster, but I always remember looking down from the boulevard in this dark, spooky enclave-ish area and wondering what it was all about. Now I know. When walking a creek, you gotta consider other people's property. Especially in this creek, a lot of people's property comes right down to the bottom of the creek. And so you need to make decisions, as in this one here, we have a private residence. What I could do is follow the chain link fence here and curve back down where that wall is, but that would bring me right up on their windows, and that can be quite a shock to anyone. So I'm gonna take this low road down here, stay as low as possible, and respect the homeowner's property. Come on, Dob, let's go. I just ran into a notable character in the canyon, Barefoot Dan, and he informed me I was just at Lumber Store / Amerigas, the very last area of civilization. He said, "What do we have here, a future creeker?" I said, "No, just a creek mission for me today." And we chit-chatted a bit, and I was on my way. As you can see up here, we have a retaining wall of some sort. Sign that I'm well on my way into the S-curves. It's time for this season's, welcome to this episode's Focus on the Tool segment. Today we're focusing on the machete. Unlike in the jungle, the machete is not an essential tool when you're in the creek. It is useful, however. Most people don't know that 50% of the time, you don't want to use the machete to cut or gnash away, but to just move aside to let you pass. However, in some circumstances where you're on a steep cliff, it's time sensitive, you need to make sure that nothing goes wrong, feel free to clear away the small area you need. On the other hand, sometimes, like here in this situation, you'll have some bamboo that is already dead, and you can actually help the environment by clearing away. Even though I could just simply move these by, I'm going to go ahead and clear them away with a nice clean swipe. And the tool technique with the machete is all in the wrist. You need to get a high radial acceleration and velocity. Watch out, Strawberry, I don't want to cut you. And whack. Very nice. And I'm through. Deep leaves are very, very hard to spot, especially if you're a dog. Strawberry, come. Come on. You can do it. No, not. Oh. She's in deep leaves. Deep trouble. Oh, she made it. Come on. Yeah. Good dog, good dog. Yeah. Boom. Whew. Nice. It's time now for Focus on the Tool, Part 2. Part 2 is the water backpack. As you can see here, I have a water nozzle, and especially in time-critical missions such as this, hush, Strawber. You need to hydrate while on the move, and I can do this simply by bringing it up, inserting it into my mouth, and I can drink while keeping on the move for time-critical missions. I'm coming up on the classic time tunnel area. I can smell smoke. I think there's a campfire somewhere. We'll see who I run into. Hopefully there's no confrontation. Come up on smoldering wood embers. Very dangerous to leave. A bottle of salt there. Beer cans. It's only my duty to make sure this is really put out. I'm moving quite a bit faster now that I'm familiar with this section of the creek. I've walked it a few times before. And now I'm going to put the camera on time-lapse and give you a virtual creek run. I'm here at a rather large rock formation. Hopefully I'll be able to find this on the geo maps and give you an overview. It's got a nice deep pool. Looking rather clean too. Could probably swim in that easily, no problem. Strawber's doing well. We're on our way to the coast. Come on. Strawber is testing out the waters. Huh? It looks nice. Good swimming. Oh. Good dog. Is it good to drink too? Get ready for the shake. Stay. Shake. Woo. Good dog. Come across another campsite. Look at the fire pit here. Some old beer and food stuff. Not quite sure the logistics of reaching this spot, but it would be a nice place to camp. Quite large rock formations, and the water is possibly swimmable. Not too sure where I'm at, but I think I may have found the pathway up to the perennial waterfall. It's right here. Stay. One of the fun things with traveling with an animal companion is to see how they manage to get around obstacles that you obviously just jumped over. A lot of times Strawber will opt for the swim approach. I jumped that. She swam, I jumped. Come on. I climbed up this one. Come on. Strawber pushes her way through poison oak. Good job, Dolly. This is a landmark I'm sure to be able to locate later. I just came out of a deep wooded area. Very cool. Still not quite sure where I am, but I have a hunch I'm in the flats, although just barely barely in the flats. We'll see. I've come across some curiously striated sections of the creek here. You'll notice these weird bars coming by in a diagonal. Most likely a result of the curious upshifting tectonic activity that created the lateral direction of the San Juan Mountains. I'm not out of the S-curves yet. I know this because there's the road, and up here is the landmark I know that signals the last few turns. So once we hit the bottom of the S-curves bridge, I'll know for sure. I think I'm going to step up the pace because I thought I was out of the S-curves a long time ago, but I'm not. So let's keep going. I just found someone's sunglasses hanging in a pristine location. I will retrieve them, and if anyone has lost a pair of sunglasses, contact the show. We'll be sure to get them back to you. Okay, I'm at the base of that landmark that I showed before, and I was mistaken before. I'm pretty sure this is the path to the perennial waterfall. We're making good time now. I'm here on the last stretch until the pure flats. And here, the creek is literally squeezed together by two sides of the canyon. See right in there, it's basically about 5 feet. Hopefully the going won't be too hard in this section. Okay, right now I'm in the long and clean straightaway. There it is. If you're riding your bike down the boulevard, that's where you try to get as many speed as possible to keep yourself going. I'll be at the flat bridge soon. Wow. I am beat. Yeah, Strawberry's beat too. Man, we are tired. Taking a rest here in the creek. The road was right there. A weird little landmark up there, and white and red something. It looks like a person looking down at me. Maybe they're growing weed or something. I found an old laptop computer in the dirt. HP Pavilion. One of those people that never takes the damn stickers off their fucking computer. Whew. We're about a minute from the Flats Bridge. We've arrived at the Flats Bridge. Here it is. 2006. Quite a pad down here. Woo! Don't tag here. Yeah, just art, man. What does that say? Go home. I don't know how far we're from the beach. Hopefully it'll be about another hour before we're there. Whew. Looks like we've got an old burnt out house here. And definitely living space somewhere around here. I'm sure I'm gonna find more. Creek is not being that cooperative here. Down below, it's deep and vert wall cliffs. The other side may be better. And it's getting to be extremely vertical up top here as well. Making extensive use of the machete to work my way through rat's nests like that. May need to cheat a little more and bust up on the road soon. We'll see. We're at 325 1.5 South Topanga Canyon Road. As said by this sign, I've been walking along the road here to speed up the going. We're coming along into the Compound Creek area. We'll drop back down into the creek and explore that area right around in there. Not to mention Strawberry's thirsty, and I ran out of water, so good thing we're close. We dropped down back into the creek. This is the closed part where they are going to make a park. Strawberry found a little water, but this whole place is supposed to be deserted. We'll see. We're on the home stretch. Come to a rather shabby little bum pad. The creek is dry bone creek bed, and I'm not sure where the water went. Probably just went underground like it does in a lot of desert rivers. I'm at the base of the Elephant Mountain, and we're almost home free. I've come up on the old rodeo grounds. Houses are demolished, and it's another deserted area, slated to become a state park reservation. They sure are taking their sweet time. Yeah. I'm at the end of the Rodeo Grounds Road. I'm close to the car, and I'm gonna cross this rickety ass bridge to get there. You ready, Dob? Let's go. Feels pretty solid. Whoa. How are you doing, Strawberry? Okay, under the branches. All right. Whew. Just up that path. We made it back to the bottom. There's the car. There's Strawberry. Here's Tave Dog Tave. We did it.